Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The big fella, Quinnen Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action. Keep this pass rush off balance.
Throwing is Howell. That's complete to Watkins. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Lockett headed in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. The Seahawks are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A handoff, running left is Walker. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here's Howell. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he will do it himself. He's in. Sam Howell. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about... yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Conklin goes in motion. The master of play action, Rodgers. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
23 yards on that pass play, and the Jets have a first down.
Back north.
From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Jets. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to throw. Howell. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Okay, ready?
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Howell. This one complete to his tight end, Fant.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 2. The tight end, Fant, in motion. To throw is Howell. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Rodgers, RPO, quickly out to Wilson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. 26. Throwing, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Williams in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Second and 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Rodgers. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4 At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Rodgers on first down. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Inside.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. To throw is Rodgers. That one taken in. Touchdown, New York.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Shenault. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A tight end in motion now. Now, faking the give. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Seahawks are out in front as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Gibson now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, 88.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
Second down and 3. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
You got 300. Got 300.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll throw with Howell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing again from his own end zone. And this one is pulled in. What a grab. And he's going to take this one all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. 23 yards on that pass play. And the Jets have a 1st down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And nowhere to go with the football. He's just going to tuck it and go down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
26.
From the gun, Rodgers. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the 1st down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Howell. He'll get this complete to Walker. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Once again, it's Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second and 7.
Hey, take 26.
Now Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. To throw is Howell. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a zone read. He'll keep it himself. And no place to go. Howell. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll run. He's got some space past the 20, and they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Inside. 150.
They'll stick to the ground. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. They'll run here. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Here's a designed run. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Watkins motioning over. They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Back to throw. Howell.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Yeah. The Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, first and goal. Here's Walker. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. That ball intercepted. He's to midfield. Still going. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now, Walker. Walker, first down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10. Here's Howell. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball. Put that one a little bit more on the money.
They'll come up now for second down. Now it's Howell. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return.